Oh, I see.
Aha. Wow. It's really funny remembering.
Yeah.
It makes me think, I might get my book actually, but it makes me think about, again, what we were just talking about remembering the action through the remains of the things.
Yeah.
So that remembering of an activity. Those are the ones from when we
With the
day
tape.
made,
Yes.
aren't they?
Yes. With the tape.
With the red tape.
Is it the
Or
red
the
tape
orange
one?
tape?
Yeah, the orange. You know when it went wrong? I think it's the when it went wrong. When we had too much to
Oh,
do
when we
with.
had too many.
Well, I can't see any paint.
So maybe, I think that we may have sifted it out already.
Oh yeah, maybe it's the second one, but it's on that day. Okay, maybe it was the second one where we said actually let's do it without. It was the Gareth day.
Right.
Yeah. Before moving to rolling the big rolling the space.
Mm. Ah, so is that film one of the ones that we put here? Oh, that would be
That'd be
really
nice to
nice.
see.
Because actually the other thing that I kept thinking about,
I think
were those how, and in a way that's why I got the till roll things, was about also creating a frame or just with the lines of the thing, because that's what seemed to happen then with those,
yes.
creating in the sort of outside
Edges
field.
or yeah. That'd be nice to see. I don't really know what to do with this.
I think it's, I don't know, what about just rolling it back
I
up?
think
Like
so.
I feel like they're almost, I think the idea of
Holding things.
of having the thing, like we just remembered through unraveling the
No,
thing.
it's like
I just
it's
think
like
they're
a
almost
a library. It's like
an
books.
archive.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like little, they're prompts. They're sort of memories of the activity that's been done.
Yeah. I agree. It's like some, books. I always keep books. Like I have friends who read a book and then go to the charity shop with it for someone else to read it. But no, because I like to go back to it, and I often don't. But it's there and seeing the book on the
Seeing
shelf.
seeing the spine and remembering. Yeah, I was looking at one yesterday on one of our bookshelves, which was a book from my childhood. You know, those things that, it's enough to have it there, isn't it? It's enough
Yeah.
to sort of have it.
It doesn't
Put
have
your
to
mind
have
at.
them there. And sometimes I'll just sit in front of the bookcase and look at the books.
Yes.
And they all
look at the spines of the book.
Yeah. And they all hold the memory they were bought, I guess. Well, not all, I can't claim to remember
No,
all,
but-
but some books are so resonant.
Yeah.
Not only what the content of them, but when you read them.
When you read them, when
who
you were.
suggested them.
Yeah.
The whole story,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to give them.
Yeah.
So that feels a little bit like that.
Mhm. I suppose what we could do is unpack and keep in terms of whether something is a physical thing that could be used, or whether it is that kind of
Yes, I
memory
think that's
holder of
a first
thing.
separation, isn't it?
I might keep this out.
Okay.
Because I think I could use that.
This
as it is.
and
no,
this.
it's not that, but
Okay, yeah, sure. These two. Because some of the paper might be kind of virgin, as it were. Not virgin, because unrolled and rolled, but, otherwise unmarked. And
yeah,
use
some,
that.
some of the marks will be
interesting. There were some beautiful ones there.
Oh, starting at the end. Starting again. Oh God,
That's the day.
yeah. I think they're all just things that we can just keep for now. I don't know.
Definitely keep,
But
but if you don't need them out, then they can just be in there.
maybe that become relevant when we've done something.
Yeah. I think they're gorgeous, some of these things. Yeah. What about at the end of these 3 weeks?
I don't know. I think we have to talk about what we want to do and how we keep these things and what we want to
Yeah.
wear and how we might want to use it. Because I think it already shows to me how important they are in evoking what we did at that point in time and who was there and
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
and the place.
Yeah.
I suppose what it adds to me is the sort of, because maybe what it's already adding is the memory of an action. Maybe I do remember that, but
No, like when we were, there was even, an action, the pace of it and the complexity of it, like looking at this one where that had taped and ripped pieces of paper.
yeah,
That sort of size of the rip and even the energy of it. You can remember what that task was.
Yeah,
It's just not any old thing. I remember
yeah,
the
it's
pace
very
of that.
specific. So when you're remembering an action, is that, do you have to usually evoke a body memory?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So often, if it's a long, often you don't even, often if, like with Holden we can do, we left it for, not long, 2 months. But there are things that we didn't have to look at the video for at all. Most of it, actually, we didn't have to look at the video because it's not that far. Had it been 6 months down the line, probably would have gone to point and said, oh, what comes next? I don't remember. But, then it's kind of a tricky process, that learning from the video. If it's something that you've done before and it's not too far down the line, it can be quite nice. It's a pointer. It's like by saying, oh yeah, my arm went like this. You also, by just doing it, oh, you remember that actually, yeah, it went like this, but this was it. And this sometimes gets lost on the video, or the colour of it.
Yeah.
That's much harder to capture, especially if there's lots of it going on.
Yeah.
But just putting your arm there sometimes is enough for you to find that.
Find the other bit.
Yeah. And sometimes not, and that's really annoying because sometimes you're like,
You can't find it.
we've got all the steps, but it really doesn't. It's meaningless. It doesn't have any. Yeah. So.